Hello, my name is Andrew Grams, and I'm going to be conducting your Modesto Symphony Orchestra next month, February 10th and 11th at the Gallo Center for the Arts. We have a wonderful program for everyone. We have music by Margaret Brouwer, we have music by Samuel Barber, and the Great Second Symphony by Johannes Brahms. For me, what ties all of these three pieces together is that each of them describes what I would call very intimately felt and held impressions, feelings, or emotions, either about a place or a person, perhaps a thing. For instance, Margaret Brouwer's Remembrances, which opens our program, is a wonderful musical tribute to a musician friend of hers that she had lost. In this music, she is able to describe a little bit of the pain that she feels at having lost this person. She is able then to take us on a great tone poem where she explores memories of experiences with her loved one, including sailing on a ship, because this friend of hers was not just a great musician and a composer, but also a sailor. So she's able to weave these closely held memories together into an absolutely beautiful tone poem for all of us to witness and listen to. Following that, we have the very famous Violin Concerto of Samuel Barber. For me, the music of Samuel Barber always contains a deeply felt or held emotion or impression about life in general. The first movement opens in a very, very warm and sunny G major. The violin starts playing outright, and it just sounds lush and enjoyable. It is something that you can sink into. It is music that you can relax into. There are, of course, countering twinges of uncomfortableness that comes in, but the music always resolves back to that sense of comfort. The second movement begins with one of the most deeply felt oboe solos in all of the repertoire. It's music that just touches you right here. It gets right into the center of the heart. It gets right into the center of something that is not definable, but that we all can possibly feel and respond to. And then the final movement, the finale, is a perpetual motion where the violin just plays rapid notes from beginning to end, while the orchestra in a little lopsided rhythm accompanies the violin scrambling up and down and all over the fingerboard of the instrument. Our violinist for this, Simone Porter, is an absolutely phenomenal performer, and I'm sure that you're really going to appreciate her. After intermission, Brahms's D Major Symphony No. 2. Johannes Brahms is a very interesting character in that he definitely, as we can tell through listening to his music, had deeply held emotions and feelings, probably about a lot of things. His first symphony took him about 20 years to create, because as he admitted to colleagues of his, when the specter of Beethoven is right over your shoulder, Beethoven had, written his great Ninth Symphony. With Beethoven right there, it's very, very impossible to write another symphony. Interestingly enough, having finished his first symphony in 20 years, after it was premiered, he very, very quickly got started on another one, and it took him less than a year to create perhaps his most widely loved and well-regarded symphony. For me, this symphony is all about being in nature. It's, as I think one musician put it when he looked at the score, he said, this music is all blue sky, sunshine, babbling brooks and streams, and cool green shade. And the music really does depict this sort of freedom that I think we can all appreciate and love when we are out in nature. It really is a wonderful program, and like I said, I think that the deeply felt qualities in the music, all three pieces that we're going to play, is going to delight and enchant and move each and every one of you. So please, grab the loved one or your loved ones and come join us at the Modesto Symphony, February 10th and 11th at the Gallo Center for the Arts.